Hello everybody, it's Nana Des. Again, this is number 2 today on this Monday. There's Miss V watching everybody coming home from work. Is he licking? Hey, you licking? Alright, let's go for a walk, Viv. Let me turn this around. Hello. Okay. So, in the last little bit there, we were talking about the deal that Russia's trying to put forward, because we know it's Russia's deal, right? We know that. So, now it turns out that Russia's having second thoughts. Russia's having second thoughts. It went from, oh no, that was Russia's deal, to, oh no, we're in on that deal, to, that's just Putin's wish list. Well, guess what? His wish list started, I believe, in Alaska when he was here. That's when his wish list started. When Trump had his troops on their hands and knees rolling out the red carpet for that bastard. I served during the Cold War. We did our damnedest to keep the Russians out of our backyard, and he's inviting them home for tea. So there's that. So he comes to Alaska. No cameras, no nothing. Caroline Levitt there got her nose all out of joint because they kicked her arse out, and she was all horrified, like, oh my. And again, no translators. I think this deal was brought up then. That's when I think that was brought up. They sat and talked about that then, because Trump will go along with it because Putin's got so much compromise on him. Tons of it. From the 70s. I think the first time he was approached by one of the ambassadors from Russia when he was in New York, just casually bumped into him. It was like, oh, hi, how are you? Aren't you so-and-so? No, that wasn't planned at all. He had his young daughter with him too. What was that about? His young teenage daughter introducing her to Donald Trump back then in the modeling days. Trump models? Yeah. So, that's how long they've been going on. And that's how he got the deal to do his Miss Universe pageant in Russia. That's how he met up with all them sleazy bastards like Zampoli there that got Melania from some of the Eastern European countries. They used to go and troll for young girls, 15, 16, younger, triplets, 12-year-old triplets from France. Yeah, they used to troll all those really down and out countries where they can make these young girls stars and make lots of money for their family. Be rich. Go to United States, be rich. Yeah. So Russia's had a hold on him for a long time. And they were always saying, oh, the PP tapes aren't real. Might not be a PP tape, but they got tapes. They got tapes. Don't forget, he had Ivana over there first. That's where they went on their honeymoon. Went to Moscow and St. Petersburg. So, yeah, Trump's been indebted to them for a long time. So that's where I think this Ukrainian deal came up. And Putin said, you're going to do my bidding. That's what you're going to do. You are going to do my bidding, and you're going to see that I get what I want. And that's why Trump's in a big hurry to get this, because everything's fallen in Europe. They got the top generals are being jailed or shopping for windows, one of the two. Same with the top oligarchs and stuff, also shopping for windows. And it don't mean Microsoft. So that's what they're doing. Oil prices are plummeting. And Russia's going broke. Russia can't afford to pay their military. Those boys are going to get up on their hind legs and start to revolt. And remember, they're all armed now. Trump thought they're on his side. Don't pay them and see what happens. And I'm thinking their pay period is this Thursday, Thanksgiving. And Putin really needs some American money to pay them soldiers so they don't come after him. My guess. Another thing that just happened within the last hour or so. Pete Hegseth has decided that he wants to recall Mark Kelly back to service because he was the highest ranking service member out of the 6 that they want to charge for sedition and treason. He's the highest rank, and because he retired at that rank, he's the only one that can be recalled. So they want to recall him and court-martial him for sedition. You know who needs to be called back into service and court-martialed? Pete Hegseth, that's who. Because the whole time he was in uniform, he was doing nothing but going out and criming. He took over 2 veterans charities, 2 of them. Bankrupted both of them. Over $500,000, and I think that's in a bank account somewhere with his fucking name on it. I don't know for sure, for entertainment purposes only. But he's another MAGA that doesn't do anything for nothing. He's not giving his time or energy away for free. He wants to sit back and have the lofty platform, but he doesn't want to work for it. He'd rather go out and get hammered. That's what he'd rather do. He was out there, while still moonlighting as a soldier, he put women into 2 groups in those military organizations. He ran into the ground as the party girls and not the party girls. That would mean the ones that he could maybe, for lack of a better word, bed, and the ones that would tell him to fuck all the way off. He did all that stuff, lied about his decorations. It was a bronze, it was a silver star, then it was a bronze star. I think it was a gold sticker star that your teacher puts on your work when you're in kindergarten, a little gold star sticker. That's what I think he got. And if they said merit is service, there's no merit in that bag of flesh anywhere. There's none. So he's one to have the gall to recall Mark Kelly. Imagine somebody that while he was serving as an astronaut up on the International Space Station, his wife was almost assassinated by a Republican, crazy person, and he couldn't get to the hospital because he was in space. What the name of Christ? This is a man that nursed his wife back from death. From death. But he had to get updates on her from the space station. His wife was a congresswoman. But you're going to recall him so you can court-martial him for seditious behaviors? What? You're a disgrace to the uniform and the service, and you certainly should not be Secretary of Defense. It was a noble department till you put a pig in there accused of graping somebody at a Republican women's convention in California, in Monterey. Paperwork and everything. Cops believed her. Took her statement. And then Paula Terry, who used to be a Trump lawyer, went and threatened her and made her sign an NDA and then paid her off so she wouldn't say anything. This is the guy that's going to recall Mark Kelly's service and charge him with seditious. Oh my God. Seriously. And then, one more thing before I let you go. A judge has just declared that James Comey and Leticia James, their cases are dismissed for lack of merit. Go figure. Everything's based on merit with that organization, but they don't have any. And a judge proved it. Now, Lindsay Halligan, whatever the hell her name is, Miss Mar-a-Lago, got my face from the book face. Oh my God. She's going to be facing disbarment charges. If there's a goddess, she will face disbarment and total humiliation and hopefully get charged. She knew she wasn't in a position to do any of that stuff. So, we've got Putin doesn't agree with the agreement. The UK, Canada, Spain, Germany, European Union, I'm missing countries, Australia, are all backing Zelensky. We've got Mark Kelly going to be recalled to service, maybe, don't know. I don't think that's going to fly. However, if it does, everybody in Arizona and people that like this guy, keep a good thought in your heart. He's going to need, he's going to need some positive energy coming his way. And this little bit of news about Comey and Leticia James. Case dismissed. So, that's another update. That's 2 today. 2. I gotta quit watching the news, man. I have got to quit watching the news. Anyway, 9 loves you. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else. If somebody doesn't have a smile, please give them one of yours. This craziness is not going to stop. It's going to get a little worse for a little bit, but you can tell the mango moose knuckle is panicking. So, newcomers, love me, like me, share me. Don't forget to subscribe. Hangers on, you know how I feel about you. Mwah. I love you all. All right, let's go get this one up. I love you.